Loads of busy stuff. Last little bit of Christmas shopping today. I did watch the game yesterday. It was a really fantastic, enjoyable performance to watch West Ham for a change. I really enjoyed it. It was good football. There was nice patterns of play. I thought we attacked really, really well and handled them professionally. As I said yesterday morning before the game, I was a bit nervous about this one because Freiburg had been scoring a lot of goals and looked really sharp in their games. And for about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, they looked okay. And then I don't know, from 2 minutes onwards, we were just really, really good. The way we was passing the ball, Lucas Paquetá hit the bar really, really early. Um, and then we went ahead. It was a brilliant little bit of play. Alvarez in the midfield, who was my man of the match yesterday, picked up the ball, sort of was getting forward into good positions. He played the ball over their defensive. Definitely something that had been spotted. It must have been something that had been identified by our coaches that Freiburg sort of part their defenders and play quite high, and that ball over. If you sort of do your diagonal run in behind, there was a chance that he was always going to be able to get that goal. And like I say, the ball was played at Kudus. I don't know whether he slightly miscontrolled it or not, or he did the fake step over. But he was able to put it in for 1-0. Really good goal. So happy for him. I really like the boy. Top player. And then the second goal coming was Alvarez. Probably one of the best bits of football that West Ham have played all season. Really good, intricate passing move. The ball found its way into Alvarez's feet, was able to put in the finish. Again, really, really happy for him because he's been a top performer for West Ham, and he's so pivotal to what we try to do now as we're moving forward as a team. A really, really, really good goal. And Alvarez, brilliant. Picked up another yellow card, though, trust him. In the second half, it sort of went into a sort of bit of a zone of, you know, two teams that have sort of accepted it. Like West Ham were sort of didn't want to get any injuries, so loads of changes were made. Ings and Obama at one point were on together, and Freiburg, I think, just sort of accepted that they're through. And there was no point sort of trying to carry on and try and get yourself back into the game and get injuries and stuff. So a fantastic, fantastic win. I'm so glad that we skipped that round because there are some dodgy teams that fell in. Benfica, Galatasaray, AC Milan, obviously, is the glamour tie from the Champions League fallouts. So it puts us in for later. I'm not sure whether the draw for the next round is sort of for our round. I mean, I know the next round, the 32, is on Monday. I'm not sure whether they draw that again to see what happens next. I'm not sure whether we get that or we have to wait until sort of late February, early March. I can't remember when it was Seville, when we pulled out Seville that time a couple of years ago when we had to wait for that draw. If you know, drop it in the comments, guys. Like I say, it's going to be really, really difficult to win this competition. There are some fantastic teams there. Brighton, a bogey team with West Ham, Liverpool are in there, Roma are in there. Some top teams. AC Milan, Galatasaray. There's some really, really good teams in there. But to say we've got to the last 16 again is a little character dangle at players in January. We're constantly being linked with players. Timo Werner keeps coming up. This I don't know how to say his name, Gusuai or Jusurai, the striker that's doing really, really well for Stuttgart. If West Ham go and buy a striker, we've got a chance. We've shown today, and I hope that yesterday is something, whether it was Moyes, whether it was Heitinga, whether he's been pushed into it, whatever you believe, the fact that we've shown that we can play like that, slightly higher line, some more intricate passing, pressing when we need to. That is how we need to set up against teams. Forget about this low block. There's times when you need that. There is times when you need that. But in games, not the whole game, in periods of games, by all means, if you have to go back to the walls for a little while, by all means, but go at teams, try and do some little patterns of play. We've got some good footballers at West Ham. Lucas is a great player. Alvarez is a good player. Kudus is a real, magic man. If we once he really, really clicks, he even said it in his interview. He's still settling in. Once he really, really, becomes, you watch him towards the end of the season and probably more the start of next season. We're going to have a really, really special player. Gerald Bone, fantastic as always. You know, hard work, heart, fantastic energy. James Ward-Prowse in that higher role was a lot better as well. Yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing for it, guys. And like I say again, sorry for the lateness of this video. You know, it just is what it is at the moment. Busy time of year. I'll be back some point tomorrow to build up to the Wolves game. The return of the Messiah. You know, Mr. Ballan Dawson himself is going to be an emotional one. I'm sure he'll get a good reception. But I'll talk a little bit more about that tomorrow. Obviously, Gary O'Neill, ex-West Ham player as well. But yeah, we're through. Skip around. What more could you wish for? Brilliant. Like I say, if you're watching live, guys, drop a little like before you leave. If you're watching this back as a replay, come on your eyes, drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think of the game. Who was your man of the match? Like I say, mine was Edson Alvarez. Brilliant, brilliant time. And a really, really fantastic game. Come on, you ones.